Hi everyone, welcome. This is Manifest Tarot. Welcome. It's so nice to have you here. I am all set up for our usual Your Week Ahead reading, and I've already set out 3 decks. This first deck is the After Tarot. This is based on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and it is what happens a few moments after those illustrations. And I'm going to actually show you all the bottom card of each deck just so you can see a little bit more about the deck. So this is the After Tarot. This is the 6 of Cups. I just want everybody to make friends with the tarot decks, I guess. And this crystal is the yellow aventurine oval. This next deck is the Tarot of Tales. And we have the King of Swords on the bottom. Look at how regal this King of Swords is. And accompanying this deck is this amethyst oval. So beautiful. I always say that. So beautiful, so beautiful. But they always are. And this deck actually doesn't have a name, so I'll show you the box. This is this Nicoletta Sassoli tarot. The artist is where's the artist? I think this is the artist's name, Lo Scarabeo. Anyway, I wanted to show you that, and then I will also show you the bottom card, which is the Emperor. And accompanying this one is this green aventurine oval. This one's really showing up well. So beautiful. Oh, I'll have to get out my thesaurus and just run down all of the other options. All right, so I will leave timestamps below and just take as much time as you need to pick, and I will see you in your reading or readings. Hey, pile number 1, welcome. You chose this After Tarot deck and this yellow aventurine oval. We'll put it here with its friends. And I'm actually going to take that bottom card, that 6 of Cups, and you will put it down here actually with I want to make sure you can see it. So I'm going to put it down here along with the Oracle cards, and I'm going to pull a couple of these tea leaves, one from each pile, and this will be kind of long-term energy, or maybe it's going to have something to do with your present circumstance, or something that you're thinking about for the future. This, whoa, oh my gosh, this one has to come out too. And I'm going to take just one from here. We'll squish them in somehow. This one wanted to come out. All right, what do we have here? We have this Astral House. Love, wow, pile number 1. You got the love coming right out immediately. We have this month of the year, December. I'm going to have to tell you a story about this after I reveal this next card. So this is our final card. Wow, Fly. Look at it's like really enjoying. This is a period of ill health and depression, but a lot of times I have to say I love these tea leaves, but a lot of times the saying down here is really not what I see in the card. In this card, this fly is living its dream life. This fly is like, I am so happy. I have all this substance. We're not even gonna, okay, so we're not gonna ask what this substance is because we don't want to know as humans. But for this fly has an abundance of yummy, tasty things to eat. It's safe. It's like very happy. So, I mean, I know it says a period of ill health and depression, but you might be seeing this. Maybe some of you are facing this. Somebody near you or you yourself, but others might be like, you know what? And it might be signifying, to tell you the truth, pile number one, this might be signifying that you are finding enjoyment and maybe others are kind of resisting you enjoying yourself in some way, if you understand what I'm saying. Like they are upset or angry or can't understand that you find whatever you're doing enjoyable. Like, let's say video games. I personally love playing video games. Other people don't like video games, and other people don't not everyone, of course. A lot of people like video games. A lot of people don't like video games, and people that don't like them, it's like they don't understand a lot of times how someone can enjoy them. Just like anything, like a certain sport, someone could love playing tennis, and another person could hate playing tennis and not understand how that person could love it. So there's a lot. I'm like already got so much to say about just this one fly card. So anyway, I wanted to talk about this December card because I knew this card was in the deck. This tea leaves deck. It's got a card for every month of the year. And I was so surprised that this did not come up because I just did a couple days ago, I did a What the North Wind Blows In reading. And I was actually surprised that this card did not come up in the reading. Well, I just have a tradition of, after I do a reading and I gather up, I put all the cards that I've used on top, and, I've shuffled the decks. I have, let's say, I think I had 6 decks I used for that entire reading. What I do is I shuffle it so many times, throughout the reading. And then at the end, I put all the cards that I've used for the final reading on top. And then I reveal to myself the bottom card. And I have like a mini reading at the end that is always very interesting. It's always so, it's like a condensed reading, just, in that case, just 6 cards, and some of them were oracle cards. Well, what was the oracle card that was on the bottom of the tea leaves deck was December. And it was, so I just thought that was really funny. It's like the condensed energy of that entire reading into this card, if you understand what I'm saying. So anyway, long story short, if you have seen some of the earlier Your Week Ahead readings, I had been doing one card for each day, and I have recently changed it. I've decided to do a little bit different. There's still going to be 7 cards, but they're going to be in positions where it's also another meaning. So you can take them as a day of the week, or you can take them as the meaning that I'm also going to assign to them, or the cards, the cards come out assigning themselves to the meaning, and also you can obviously see them as both. And these cards here in the center, these are going to be more overall week, or even more long term, or maybe the past, maybe you. These are more open to interpretation as we see all of the positions. So we're going to wake up this deck and shuffle it, and we're going to take we're going to take 4 cards from this deck. Actually, this, and this one wanted to come out first, so. And this one. Put that aside, and we're going to take 2 cards. Actually, we took 4 cards. We're going to take 3 cards from this deck. We're going to take 2 more cards from this deck. Whoa. And then we're going to take 2 cards from this deck. Whoa. Well, it looks like we're going to take those 2. All right. Well, that decided it for us. So this is the first card. It's card number 1. It could signify Sunday. And in this position that I'm going to put it out in, it's going to signify also the past, your past. It could be your recent past. It could be your very distant past. And we will see what this is. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. All right. This second card, card number 2, can either signify Monday or the present. The 7 of Swords. And once again, I just don't understand this penchant for carrying swords by their blades by all of these tarot card figures. I just don't understand it. I never will. I'm sorry, I just never will. And of course, this third card is the future, or it could also be Tuesday. The 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. A hearty dinner. You could either be the person eating or you could be the person serving, carrying this heavy tray. He doesn't look very happy. He looks extremely happy. He looks kind of unhappy. Not too unhappy, just kind of like, I'd rather be somewhere else. All right, so this position is number 4. This could be Wednesday, or you could take it as Wednesday, but this position is advice or something that you need to know, something that is helpful, hopefully. The 4 of Wands, happiness here. This is a very happy and abundant card. Lots of love. So I'm going to move these over so we can have a little grouping in the middle. All right, so we have this 5th position. Of course, this could be Thursday. This card is going to signify environment. It could signify others outside of you, either maybe your perception of them or something, something outside of you. The King of Swords. And we have, oh gosh. And we have 2 cards for the position 6. This could be Friday. I'm going to put these up here for a moment. This could be Friday. And this position is something that could help or hinder you. Something that is hidden from you right now. something that you're not aware of, something maybe that you're just becoming aware of, or maybe something that you are aware of but that you hadn't been. Something, again, something that helps or hinders you or that is hidden from you. So the first card is the Lover's card. You got a lot of love here. You might have a secret admirer. Pile number 1. This is the second card for this position, the Six of Wands. What an interesting card. The Dragon and the Lizard. This dragon looks very much like David. It looks like the David statue. So funny, and this lizard has a chapeau on. So funny. Interesting. Okay, now these, let me peek at that. Okay, so I had to peek and make sure that they were the right side up. So this, these 2 cards are for position 7. Could be sad. You could take it as Saturday, and you can also take it as, this position is for resolution or, you know, outcome. So the first card is the 10 of Cups. Wow, pile number 1. What a favorable reading. You have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Both wish fulfillment cards. And you have the Magician. Wow, pile number 1. What a favorable reading here. Okay, so pile number 1, I just am amazed. The only card that's sticking out that's in any way giving us something not very favorable, because even the fly, as I was saying, the fly came out and I'm like, well, you know, the fly's living its life. The fly's living the fly's dream life right here. So the only card that is not saying beautiful, wonderful things is this one. So let's go. All right, so the Hierophant is stability and, you know, passing knowledge down. You can see clearly in this illustration, this figure is passing knowledge down. So it's like it's freely given knowledge for you. You know, you're getting something really free. I hate to say free of charge, because it sounds, even that sounds mercenary, and that it's like, oh, I'm giving this to you free of charge. But no, it's just like freely given. It's a outpouring of knowledge and you know, great, not just knowledge, but like a great wealth of knowledge is being given to you. And also, this card also, one of the meanings of this card can be marriage, which is, I'm mentioning because there's a lot of love reading, you know, love in your reading, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to skip over this one for now. I'm going to come back to this, because I'm just going to look at all the other cards in turn, and maybe by the end, this one's going to come more into clarity. So this is your past, actually. So there's something that has been given to you freely. A giant, well, you know, maybe in, you know, just to make it, it could be even an inheritance, I don't know, but there's something, some great gift has been given to you freely. Or also maybe you are married. Maybe you are married, and maybe this is your marriage. So this is your present, this sort of treacherous, sneaky, whatever, sneakiness or what. So I don't know. I'm just going to skip over it for now. So this is your future, and what a fabulous card. So the future position is this 9 of Cups. I just also have to say the final optimal resolution, final resolution, you have the 10 of Cups. So in both the future positions, you have this beautiful wish fulfillment cards. So this Nine of Cups, it's almost a little gluttonous, isn't it? It's like I have so much food that I can let stuff fall onto the ground. I'm just so wealthy, and I can have all my cups. I'm so wealthy, I have all these golden cups, and they can just be sitting around decorating my whatever this is, my table, my round, my horseshoe shaped table. And I'm so wealthy, this person is coming to me with this big plate, and I'm just going to gobble all this up. There seems to be something flowing from your present into this future, making it not as optimal as it could otherwise be. But then as we move through all these other positions, then we get to the optimal outcome. Interesting. Something's happening in your present, which is going to kind of not mar, but kind of not pollute necessarily, but kind of stain, like not permanently stain, but kind of stain. You know how when you get a stain, or let's do some laundry talk here. Do you know how when you get a stain, you dress up for an important event and you get a stain on your shirt, let's say, and you know it's not permanent, it's not gonna, like, you know, it's a problem because you wanted to look so nice for this one day, and you have to go through the day with a stain on your shirt, but you know it's going to wash out and the shirt's going to be looking as good as new tomorrow. But for today, you're still walking around with a stain. So this is the kind of thing that I'm seeing. It's not necessarily just one day, but that's your Tuesday card. As I said, we're going to go back to this Monday card. This this Four of Wands, again, it's just happiness and stability and like joyousness, and sometimes marriage, and another second marriage card. So we have this marriage, this something, you know, this could signify marriage, this could signify marriage. We have this love card, we have the Lovers card, we have these two, wish fulfillment cards, and we have this Six of Cups. So much happiness for you. And it's kind of like saying, it's not even really saying different, it's just kind of almost saying the same thing over and over again for you. Pile number one, extremely fortunate cards. So this is your advice. I guess your advice, how else can we say this, but your advice is just to like look forward to stability and happiness and great. You can take comfort in the fact that there's just great happiness coming for you, that it's a foregone conclusion. Pile number one. There's no two ways about it. So your advice, from what I can see so far, your advice is to look forward and not, like, I guess, persist and keep the faith. Pile number one, just keep the faith, because whatever you're doing great. And this aberration is going to just kind of just it's going to be contained into the near future and just kind of fade away, because look, all this, it's just so great. King of Swords, pile number one. King of Swords is the embodiment of just great intellectual clarity, I would say. You have intellectual clarity. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm saying you, but this is the environment. I was just kind of looking. This is the environment, position, or others, something external to you. So there's someone coming in to you in this King of Swords persona, pile number one. There's somebody coming into you, to your environment, to your circle who has great mental clarity and knows what they want. And this is kind of giving me shades of Hierophant, who was in your past position. So maybe somebody's coming back into your life that really was the Hierophant to you and now is the King of Swords to you. This could be it. Otherwise, maybe there's some sort of, and this is like, it could be also it could be somebody that you have some sort of love relationship with, or it could be some other relationship. It could be a mentor. It could be an old colleague, boss. There's somebody that was the Hierophant to you in the past, and now they're either there and they've changed into this King of Swords, or they come back into your life. Interesting, pile number 1. These are linked. Interesting, pile number 1. King of Swords. So then we have this, and that could be, so this is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday again. So we have these two. These are like, this position could be a lot of things. This could be something that's helping you. It could be something that's hindering you. It could be something hidden from you. And again, I just am wondering, because there's this kind of this could be treachery, like downright treachery, right? Something really unfavorable that's done purposefully. But it also could be just sneakiness. So I'm wondering if you have a secret admirer who's kind of sneaking around you, because this is something hidden. And the Lovers position, the Lovers is in the position of hidden, something hidden from you, something that's helping you behind the scenes, something that's hindering you from behind the scenes. Well, let's take this Lovers card first, because we have, again, so much. Could be marriage, could be, marriage, love, lovers, and all of these just generally favorable cards, pile number 1. So this Lovers card, the Lovers card just in general could mean several things, but for us in this reading, it just means love. You have some sort of love. I don't want to say hidden from you necessarily, but it's something that is helping you. There's somebody or several people who just love you, pile number 1. Let's put it bluntly. You have a lot of love that's in your life right now and also coming into your life, and it's just going to make your life better and better. There's no two ways about this reading. It's extremely clear. We don't have any doubt, especially with the 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. There's just love. And, if we look at this reading, what is the card that is at the center? It's this Love card. And then we have this 6 of Wands, which is just some sort of, it's just so favorable. I just can't get over how favorable all these cards are. This is like public recognition. It is, you are being recognized. There's something going on in your life it seems like several ways. Like you're going to be recognized at work. Whatever your work is, you're going to be recognized for your efforts, for your achievements. You are going to be recognized in your love life. You are going to be just showered with affection and love. There's someone coming into your life that's just going to be, several of the cards, like the Hierophant, the King of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the Lovers, it's like someone's coming into your life that is just going to show you exactly what you want, pile number 1. There really is no two ways about this reading. So this is your Friday too. So this is your Friday. So you're going to have a good Friday in my, that's what the cards are saying. Your Friday is going to be great. This 7th position here that these 2 cards are in is the optimal resolution, the final resolution. I mean, obviously, this is the optimal resolution. You have the manifestation card. The magician is the manifestation card. And this 10 of Cups is just this complete wish fulfillment. Remember when I told you that, the 9 of Cups, it's almost as good as the 10 of Cups, but not quite. Like you're going to the most beautiful ceremony. Say you're going to this beautiful garden party and you have this beautiful new dress and you stain it, the way I was saying, you stain it, and you just, otherwise, you have the most gorgeous day, but you just have this giant stain on your shirt that's kind of marring it. That's what the 9 of Cups is compared to the 10, like with this 6 of, with this 7 of Swords, it's kind of marring the day just a little bit. But then when we get to the final resolution, it's really, there's not even a stain. You're just going to have wonderful things happening. Especially with the Magician, which is the manifestation card. Your manifestations are coming true. This is what this means together, is like your manifestations, pile number 1, are coming true. I realized you can't see the numbers. So there's 2, I said I was going to come back to this. I have touched on it, but just to come back to this again, this card could mean you have a really intense secret admirer who's really intensely admirous of you. Admirous? I don't think that's a word. Admire. It's who is really intensely admiring you. And it could also mean that there is just something that happens, that there's a great day and it's marred a little bit, but it does not, it doesn't have any long-lasting, what happens doesn't have long-lasting effects. So if you're saying like, don't take anything too seriously that might happen that's not optimal, because it's not going to have long-lasting effects. Clearly, because you have the 9 of Cups here, then you have the 10 of Cups later. This is the future. Oops, this is the future, but then this is like the final outcome. The future is almost perfect. The final outcome's perfect. And I just want to touch on this. So if you come across this reading later, like well after I have done it, I did this in January, and this is a December card. This could mean, like 11 months from whenever you're watching this. This could mean winter. This could mean just, the next winter. It could mean the 12th of some month. Could mean 12 days. Could mean a lot of things, but just, it could just mean in the cold weather, which in the northern hemisphere for a lot of us is happening now, because look at the illustration, is really lots of cold and snow. So I just wanted to point that out. Pile number 1, this is such a beautiful reading, such a wonderful reading. Oh, and this fly, you could just be having this. One last thing, I don't want to end on a downer, but this, if this really is a period of ill health and depression, this could be the thing that mars you. It's not like it's sneaky. It's not like hopefully someone is not purposefully giving you a cold. But anyway, what this really does mean to me, and again, before I saw any of the other cards, I just saw this little fly living its best life, which is a great way to end this. You are going to be living your best life, pile number 1, and what a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Wow, you just have such a stellar reading this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your the views, your comments, your likes, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose this deck, Tarot of Tales, as well as this amethyst, this amethyst oval. It's just so gorgeous, but I'm just hoping that it is, you can see just how gorgeous it is. So we will leave this here. And I did keep aside the card that came out on the bottom, and I'm going to leave it here just as one of the, to accompany the oracle cards. So I've got these tea leaves, and I'm going to take a couple of the tea leaves for us as oracle cards. Let's wake it up. Let's take 1 or 2 cards from this side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Obviously we have our 2 here. And let's take 1 from this. I'm still not feeling it. Whoa, this one wanted to come out like crazy. All right, let us see. Box. Ooh, you will receive a gift. Look at how elaborate and lovely that box is, too. All right, your next one is casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. 2 box-like things. How interesting. How interesting, pile number 2. Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. You have 3 vessels, 3 things that enclose something. I'm wondering if you're feeling a little hemmed in. Something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we have. So I am, yes, if you have seen some of the earlier Your Week Aheads, I was doing one card for each day of the week. I'm still going to do pull 7 positions, but now they are going to be also assigned a certain meaning. So just to let you know of the change. So let's pull 4 cards from your main deck. Let's wake up the deck here, and we are going to pull 4 cards. This one. And 1 more. And we will put this aside in case we need it. And there's these. And we're also going to pull 3 cards from this one. Here's the 3rd. And then we're going to pull 2 cards from this one. There. All right, pile number 2. What do we have? So this is the first card, and this is going to go here, and this is your past. Could be, long time in the, very long ago. It could be the recent past. So let's see. Page of Cups. Look at this so interesting fish person. I could stare at this with a chapeau on, of course. I could stare at this all day. Let's put this here. Oh, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Let's put this here. Very interesting artwork. All right. Past, I wonder what it sees in that cup, huh? I wonder what it's seeing when it's looking in that cup. All right, so this is your present. Oh, and this could also be Sunday, and then this position, this card could also be Monday. It's the Strength card. All right. Your Monday, you might be reading a book. This is the future, and this could also be Tuesday. The Hierophant. We also had the Hierophant here on pile number 1 from a different deck. Look at this. This cat is just totally schooling all the other animals. Let's see, we have a fox, we have a rat, we have a mink or something, we have a mouse, we have a squirrel, we have another cat, and we have, looks like another fox, some other animal. I can't really see what this one is supposed to be. And this cat, this house cat, is just holding court. It's the committee leader. How interesting. I love those illustrations. All right, so this is the 4th position. This card is could be Wednesday. It's also advice, like something, just advice, something that is, presented to you as advice. We have the Knight of Swords, the blue jay riding a pelican with a very martial intent. The Knight of Swords. All right, you don't even have any numbered cards yet. You have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups. Those are all court cards. Then you have Strength and the Hierophant. All right, so we have one card here for position number 5, and it's it could be either the environment, your environment at large. It could be many others as a group. It could be one other person, just something external to you. Wow, the 10 of Pentacles. Ultimate wealth. Wealth, just, these people are so wealthy that they let the dogs and the kids play around with these gold pieces the size of dinner plates. They're so wealthy. Look, and the child also has a little head circlet of gold too. They're just so wealthy. They can't handle it. Interesting. I can't help but see this. You will receive a gift too. So that would make sense. If something is external and then you're going to receive it, it's going to become yours. It has to be, the gift has to be external to you to then be given to you as a gift. That makes sense. All right, so I've pulled 2 cards for the last 2 positions. Number 6 is something helping you, something hindering you, or something hidden from you. Something like that. So we have 2 cards. The first one is, wow, the 8 of Wands. Something might be moving really fast, although you cannot see it. Very interesting. This is the second card, the Justice card. Something is moving fast and is going to bring you justice. Even though you're not seeing any movement right now, things are moving behind the scenes for you. How interesting. All right, so we have 2 cards left. They are both for the 7th position, and this could be Saturday, and this could this could be Saturday, but the 7th position is like the resolution, the optimal resolution, kind of. The King of Pentacles, the embodiment of wealth, the bull market. Why did I never think of that before? It could be the bull market. You know, the bull in in the stock market, bull markets are the markets that go up. Funny, I never put 2 and 2 together right before. So this is our final card. This is also, wow, you have the Queen of Wands. Wow, the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles in your final outcome. Seeing this as a whole, this is a very quickly, I mean, I quickly give you this whole thing and then we'll go into detail, but it's basically know what you want. If you're going to see this as a conscious manifestor would, it is decide what you want and decide that you are going to consciously manifest it and stay the course, persist, and you're going to stabilize your inner world, and then your outer world will follow. You are just going to persist and be true to your manifestations, be true to your belief in yourself, and be true to the new you. And then everything is beautiful and wonderful. Great wealth, swift justice, and just embodying wealth and being like just exactly where you want to be and who you want to be. That is exactly, really quickly, it just tells a story. It tells a beautiful story, and you're kind of what can I say? You're kind of well, I guess I can say your oracle, like your oracle cards, the theme is your clarity of thought. Your clarity of thought is going to bring you your rewards. And, you're going to receive a gift. Obviously, this 10 of Pentacles has to be external to you before it can be internal. So you will receive a gift. You get compliments from an admirer. And a casket, someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. The end of the situation is the end of whatever you are not liking. Persisting in what you do, in ignoring what you don't like, and persisting in seeing what you do like. So I just had to say it quickly because that is it's just very clear. It's like a little short story, beginning, middle, end, very, very clear. So let's go through this. Again, this is Sunday's position as well as the first position of the past. You, pile number 1, have been a dreamer. You have been looking into this cup and seeing this reflection. Have you been seeing your reflection as what you want? Or have you been just seeing in general what you want? You know what's so funny is that the only thing that is not a fish is this hand with an opposable thumb. There's a hand here. But even the feet, quote unquote feet, I was like, oh, it has feet, but no, it's just a fish. Everything else about this little creature is just multiple fish, except this hand. This hand is holding the cup. The hand has to, there has to be a hand there to hold the cup steady. I find that very interesting. But anyway, you have been looking into this cup, either seeing the you that you want to be. This is your past. You have done this. Pile number one. Pile number two. You have seen who you want to be. This present card, which again, it could be Monday, is you just holding firm. And look, it's holding firm, showing strength, but look at how relaxed this lion is. This is just you being the you that you want to be very naturally. You are just in your zone right now, pile number two. You don't have to struggle or strain. You are just able to enjoy yourself as you are working toward your goals. You have been working, you have basically, you have looked within, and now you're just holding firm in your new you, basically. Pile number one, pile number two. Very interesting duo here. And then we have this Hierophant and this Knight of Swords. I'm keeping on wanting to read these in pairs. This is your future. I feel like this is you again. Look at how wise this cat is. And obviously, you know, a house cat looks, I have to just say this. And you have to read them backwards, kind of flipped over. Oh gosh. The house cat looks at its reflection and sees a lion. So that's what you are doing right now. You know, you are the house cat and you're looking at your reflection and you are seeing the lion within. So pile number two, you are knowing that you are the lion within. This cat knows that it's the lion. That's your future. You are now, not now, in the future, you will be completely and utterly the person that you wanted to be, that you've always wanted to be, pile number two. And this Knight of Swords is advice, and the advice is hold the faith. Look at how positive and assured of itself this blue jay is, and the pelican. They're both going forward, no doubt, zero soul searching. The soul searching, your soul searching has been done. And so the soul searching in the past has been done. It's over. You don't need to do it anymore. Look at how assured all the rest of this is. The King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and Strength. These are all you, pile number two, and they're all assured. Don't have to doubt. There's no doubt anymore in your mind what you are and what you're going to accomplish. Your life, everything you know, that is your present and your future and your advice. And this oracle card here, you, pile number two, are it. You are this person that you have decided that you are. You are. Whatever it is, successful, loved, you know, beloved by everyone, friends, family, co-workers, you know, whatever it is that you've wanted, you are being told that you can just rest in that knowing. So this position is environment and others. And again, I know I've said it a couple times, but I'll just reiterate. This is complete wish fulfillment and abundance. And this box is you will receive a gift. So obviously has to be external to you before it can be given to you. Makes sense, right? So these go together, and it's already been said you're going to receive a gift, substantial gift. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, could you say that you're winning something? Because it doesn't seem like winning could be a gift, but you could think of it as a gift. It's like a gift as in, what a gift winning this thing is. Maybe you are going to win a huge amount of money or some other kind of substantial prize. It could be you are just given a substantial amount of money, you earn something, some huge windfall, and it's coming to you. Obviously, it has to be external before it can be internal. You can't have a gift unless someone first had it to give it to you. Pretty clear cut. And this is Thursday. Environment and others. That's that position. So this next one with these two cards is what helps you or what's hindering you, or something hidden, something that you're not aware of yet, something that's not quite clear to you yet. So you're sitting here having soul searched, and you're sitting here being like, yes, I am X. I am, let's say, we'll run through them again. I am loved, or I am wealthy, or I am successful, something like that. This is you holding the faith. And these are the hidden things that are working behind the scenes. Justice and the 8 of Wands. Justice, pretty clear. There's justice coming to you. There's justice coming to you. Some matter that's big. And again, look at this. Look at this. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Is there some sort of legal situation that you've been in, pile number 2, that you just want to have ended? Well, looks like this is happening for you. And it's happening quickly. This 8 of Wands is rapid movement. So with this position being something hidden from you, something that helps you or hinders you, obviously there's something helping you. It's not seen yet by you, but it is working anyway. It doesn't matter if it's not seen by you. It doesn't matter if you have zero evidence of this. You're over here being firm in your not even suppositions. You're being firm in your knowing that you are whatever that you say you are. So if you say you're loved, you are loved, even if you don't see it yet. If you say you're wealthy, even if you don't see it yet. And so this hidden forces position is saying great things. And the end of a situation, if there's an unfavorable situation in your life, it's ending. And also this is the Friday position, if I didn't say that. And then we have these 2 cards for your resolution, your optimal resolution. It's the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So you have 2 embodiments of just abundance, bull markets, lots of wealth, and you also have the Queen of Wands, which is knowing that you have created the life that you want. So these are both the final outcome of these 2 strains of thought. So you have soul searched, right? So now you are knowing, you're in the knowing. So now you know that you're wealthy, even though you didn't have any evidence. And you have become, in the future, you have become the embodiment of the person who is wealthy. You wanted love, this bouquet, this compliments from an admirer. You wanted love, you wanted happiness, you wanted either a new relationship, a renewal of an old relationship, whatever it was that you wanted. You had no evidence. You were still saying, I am loved, even if you didn't see it. You're like, no, I've already done my soul searching. I am loved. And then you have become, as this Queen of Wands, the person that is loved. You even have a little melty ice cream cone child. Flying donuts. Everybody loves a flying donut now and then, right? Anyway, pile number 2. I don't even know how these... Pile number 1 was also extremely favorable. This is so beautiful of a reading. It reads like a novel or a story. It's just beginning, middle, end. And it's so gorgeous that I'm so happy for you. And thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate all of the likes, the comments. I appreciate when you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate when you share my videos. And most of all, I appreciate you being here and watching and sharing your beautiful energy with me and everyone else who watches. And thank you so much. I know I will see you very soon. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose this unnamed deck, and you also chose this green aventurine oval. And I'm going to put the oval here by its friends. And I also saved this Emperor card, which is the card that I showed you at the beginning. And I just felt like I wanted to keep these out. So I'm going to keep this out along with a couple other Oracle cards that I'm going to pull. So I have these tea leaves here, and I'm going to pull 3 cards from these. And I will pull 2. Wow, this one just really wanted to come out. So I'm going to pull... Whoa! Oops. Well, I guess we have our 3 right here. Oh, I'll pull one more from this side. I don't know. I'm still not... Sorry, I'm still not feeling. Why is it being so? Maybe we aren't supposed to. Oop, I guess we are. Okay. Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Dog, far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Look how happy it looks. All right, what's the third one? Tree, affairs with your family. Looks like broccoli. Oop, why would I put it upside down? Here was this. And then this fourth one is tulip, great passion. Wow. And it's right next to this, a distant friend is thinking of you. Maybe you have some sort of long-distance love affair. All right, so here's your main deck, as I said, and if you have watched some of the Your Week Aheads from the past, I was doing them with 1 card for each day, Sunday through Saturday. This time, from now on, I'm going to be doing it with different positions. And it's still going to be 7 positions, so you can still read it Sunday through Saturday, but also there's going to be other meanings for each of the days. So I'm going to pull 4 cards from your main deck for the first 4 positions. Actually, that one wanted to come out first. Whoa, 3. The cards are jumping out for you today, pile number 3. There's this one. And I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck. Oops, we already have 3. And then I'm going to pull 2 cards from this deck. Wake it up here. It's been, well, actually, here we go. Here's all your cards. Let's see what we have. So this is the first card, and this is for Sunday, and it's also your past. Well, that's very apropos. The Ace of Pentacles in the past position. A new beginning. All right, this is card number 2. This is your present, and it could also be Monday. The 4 of Swords. Look at these little flying frogs. How interesting. Is there a little dragon or something in her bed? How interesting. It's kind of a crib. Flying dragon. All right, so let's see. This is the 3rd card. This is your future. And it could also be Tuesday. The Queen of Pentacles. So you go from the Ace of Pentacles in your past to the Queen of Pentacles in the future. Very interesting. All right, and this is advice. This could also be Wednesday. The 10 of Cups. Wow. Wish fulfillment. I don't know the significance of this, but there's a lot of numbers. But this 5, of course, the other numbers are over here on these dice. But this 5 is very prominent. So is this rat's little eye, red eye is very prominent too. All right, so this is card number 5. It could be Thursday, and it's also something external to you. It's your environment, others around you. It could be many others, or it could be a single person. It's something external. Wheel of Fortune. Something that's, you're feeling like your fate is in others' hands in some situation. Very interesting. It's interesting. Let's see what we have on these next 2 positions. So I pulled 2 cards for this next one. This is something in something that's hidden from you for right now. Something that's either helping you or hindering you that you can't see yet. So let's see. The first card for this position is the 5 of Swords. I'm going to put this over here for now. The 5 of Swords. And of course, this could also be Friday, these cards. This is the second card for this position, the King of Wands. Wow, what an interesting combination. And then now we have 2 more cards. This is, we could either take it as the you know, the resolution could be optimal resolution. So the first one is death. Wow, some ending. Look how happy this skeleton is with its lot. It's so happy. It's trotting up to this flower because obviously nature abhors a vacuum. So when one thing ends, another begins. I just learned who originated that saying. I'm going to look it up in a moment to tell you who said that because it's very interesting. I can't remember his name. This is the second card for this position. Oh, and this can also be Saturday, of course. This is the 7th day. So this is the Chariot. Whatever is happening, whatever's ending is ending quickly. And look, you are going to be moving to a new thing, a new situation in the lap of luxury. Just as a, I just want to go look up who said nature abhors a vacuum to let you know. I'll be right back. Okay, so Aristotle first said something, obviously he wrote in Greek, not English or even Latin, right? I believe he probably said this originally in Greek, but he was the first one that was saying that, you know, his quote, paraphrasing from his original Greek, was, you know, in nature, no true vacuum exists. And it's been kind of popularized as nature abhors a vacuum. And I was reading the other day that somebody named Baruch Spinoza said speculation, like nature, abhors a vacuum. So that's what I was thinking of when, so I just find that interesting. So the quote leapt to mind when I saw this because, and I know I'm starting at the end, oops, but nature abhors a vacuum. And I mean, and there are I think Aristotle meant more like there's no true vacuum on Earth, because I think there's some exceptions to the rule that, you know, nature abhors a vacuum. Obviously, space, people say, you know, the vacuum of space, but space is not a vacuum. I don't want to get into too much of this, but I'm kind of, what I'm saying is there's something coming to an end for you. But the thing about this death card is we're already seeing the beautiful new growth. This gorgeous tulip. So beautiful and graceful. It's making the skeleton trot over to see it because it's just so gorgeous. Something has died. Something has died. But now something so gorgeous is blooming rapidly. Very interesting. So, all right, I'm going to start over here at the beginning. So remember, this is Sunday's position. This is also the past. And what is in the past here is a new beginning, new ventures, new doing things that are going to result in your ultimate success. You pile number 3 are seeing some huge, this was your past. You are now in the present reaping the benefits already of this past work, this past vision, this past work. Like Neville Goddard says, everything in the world, everything that we make, that we create, was once just imagination. Everything that we're doing as people was once imagination. Someone had to imagine a chair before they built it. Someone had to imagine a house. Someone had to imagine a garden, a fence, an automobile before they built it. So this was your past. You have been doing lots of work, pile number 3, and it shows. It's already in motion, forward movement. And then we come to this position number 2, which is your present, and it could be Monday. It's funny it comes on Monday because this is the antithesis of what you think of Monday. It is rest, restoration, contemplation. And Mondays, people imagine Mondays as, getting to work, getting everything organized for the week ahead, a little frenzy and everything churning. But this card, can I do this anymore? Sorry. But this card is rest and restoration and contemplation. And these together, these together, I'm seeing double check everything. This is your time to double check. Look at how sure she looks. She's very sure of what she's doing. She's kind of like, am I having second thoughts? There's never, if you are working towards something, if you are consciously manifesting something, there's never, it's never not allowed to take stock. Make sure that you are on the right track. Make sure that you're always saying, like, I am doing everything right. I am doing everything right. That's just, it's okay to think and say and feel, I, pile number 3, am doing everything right. There's something, I'm going to touch on this a little bit more as I get up to this, but there's something, maybe worrying is too much, but causing you a little concern, making you wonder. And then, so this is past, present, future. Your future is the Queen of Pentacles. So I have tons of stuff to say about this. Not tons, but figurative tons. All right. We have your Ace of Pentacles, which we've already gone over, and that's your past. We have this Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. You have been putting the effort in. You right now in the present are having a moment of, okay, I've got to take a deep breath and refocus. Not even refocus. It's not like, oh, I got to do something. I've got to take a rest and make it count. No. Don't let you having to take a rest mean that you have to work at taking a rest, or that you have to make the rest be full of work. That's the antithesis of taking a rest. It's very important, pile number 3, that you allow yourself. you need to take a rest, and you allow yourself to take a rest. So we have this solid foundation, success with effort. You have been putting a lot of effort in. No wonder you need to take a rest. That's awesome. Take a rest. You are the most important thing. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles, which is the embodiment of abundance, the embodiment of what you were trying, not what you were trying. Trying sounds so like, it sounds like it's belittling your effort. You haven't been trying. You've been building a solid foundation, you've been succeeding, and you've put in the effort. Okay? So you have done the work, and now in the future, this looks like the near future for you. You are reaping the rewards. You are embodying the state of abundance that you have worked at. So very, very favorable. Here's that. Can you see them all? Yes. All right. So again, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, if you would like to look at each card as a day. So this one, advice. Something that you need to know. Well, something that you need to know is not only are you going to be embodying abundance, but you're also going to have more than enough, more than you ever even thought. The cups, you know, the 10 of Cups is wish fulfillment. The 10 of Cups is not just monetary abundance, you know, like abundance the way, you know, just thinking about money and tangible things. It's also emotional fulfillment. It's everything. Okay, it is having the elephant and being able to go for a beautiful ride on an elephant with a bunch of weird things. Let's just ignore this rodent, right? She's just galloping around on this beautiful pink and blue elephant with her hair in the breeze, having a good time. She has everything she wants. The advice is stay the course, I guess. The advice is stay the course, because your future and your advice are both stellar. I have to just say, all three of the readings today have such beautiful cards and beautiful meanings. So now we come to this one. This position is environment, others, something external to you. It could be just your environment. It could be a group of others. It could be one other person. But the most important thing is it's external to you. So what do we have here? This Wheel of Fortune. There's something that you're feeling as if somebody outside of you, somebody external to you, has power over you. And again, I told you I was going to come back to this, but I'm wondering if this present, if you're thinking this present position about this person in the you know, that you feel like has power over you, or this, it could be a person that you feel like has power over you. It could be a situation that you feel like has power over you, or it even could be a group of people that you feel like has power over you, that has your fate in their hands. And that's why I'm feeling like you are really needing to take stock. Some of you are really needing to take stock and remind yourself that you have all the power, that you are the one that set things in motion, and you are the one that has the power, not these outside influences. You're the powerful one, pile number 3, you. So this wheel of fortune is in your hands, not their hands. This inevitable conclusion is from your mind, and the only way it could be from someone else's mind is if you let them, if you tell them, if you decide, if you go within and you decide, yes, that person, those people, that situation has more power than me. That's the only way that you are going to go to your conclusion that doesn't suit you. And this comes into these cards. This position, this is number 6, this is something that's helping you, something that's hindering you, something that's hidden from you, something working behind the scenes kind of, or something that you don't know about yet, or something that's helping you or hindering you. Very interesting combo. It's either, again, this is still going, this thread that started with this 4 of Swords and went into this Wheel of Fortune is now going into this 5 of Swords. This is some sort of win at all costs. This is some sort of, strife and struggle and winners and losers and, binary outcomes. You're either a winner or you're a loser. You're either victorious or and you have everything, or you're a loser and you have nothing. And then to be paired with this King of Wands, which is just somebody who can see much farther. This person is only seeing this one little battle. This person is seeing not only the war, they're seeing like the entire age, the eon. We're talking about microscope and telescope. We're talking about, small picture and big picture. We're talking about, cutting off the nose despite the face, and we're talking about, the plastic surgeon who's able to fix it. I can keep on going, but I'm going to stop. Don't worry, I'm not going to go on. But you get the picture, right? It's such a duality. And what is it? Is this what you're worried about and this is what you want? Is this who you want to be? Is seeing the big picture, seeing everything laid out, seeing your life laid out before you, deciding how your life is going to go. And this is the person or people or situation that you feel like you are abdicating your power to, and feeling like you have to abide by their small thinking. You don't. You do not, pile number 3. You don't have to abide by anybody else's vision. You abide by yours. I'm wondering if you're having some sort of... This tree says affairs with your family, but it doesn't say, like, good or bad. I'm wondering if for some of you, there's something about the family. There's something about your family that's causing you some worry, wondering about your expectations, their expectations, things like that. I kind of forgot about this, but I guess I will, well, I guess I'm going to say it now because we're coming up on the final position here. So we have the Emperor. We have the Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you, and we have Tulip with great passion. So many of you obviously are manifesting love because this is just very, very clear what these mean, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. We have Dog, or, the distant friend thinking of you, great passion. You're not only manifesting abundance, you're also manifesting a great love. It's not just great passion as in, passion. It's a great passion as in great love. Once in a lifetime love. And so what's going on here, this is the final resolution. This is the optimal resolution. Sounds like, all right, pile number 3. Sounds like you are, how can I say? You might be hanging on. You're hanging on to this situation that you are kind of abdicating your power to. You are abdicating your power to this situation or these people or this person. You're abdicating you're kind of almost abdicating your vision of the future that you cultivated so well in the past here. The thing is, you can either choose this or this, microscope or telescope, small minutia or big picture. And the thing is, pile number 3, that if you let go of this hanging on to this control you're trying to exert over this small thing, then you are going to give space for the death of that thing, the figurative death, where you're going to give space for that thing that you don't want to go to, that you don't want. You're going to give it space to go away. And the space is going to be quickly filled up because nature abhors a vacuum. And so you're going to give space for what you don't want to wither away, and is going to be replaced with this gorgeous fairy tale carriage where you are going to be whisked off, because the Chariot is rapid forward movement, just going forward exactly the way you want it to. Rapid forward movement in exactly in the direction that you want it to. I feel like the King of Wands is also the complete manifestation of the person you were in the past, which is the Ace. I'm trying to point and hold at the same time. So you were this Ace of Pentacles, envisioning what you want, and now this King of Wands is the final embodiment of who you were as the Ace of Wands. You are now the King of Wands, and you know exactly what you want. You have the laser focus, and your laser focus is exactly seeing this journey. This King of Wands is seeing you in this carriage, going exactly where you want to go, having the life you want. And that's it. That is your journey. That's the end. This is you. This Tower card, this Tower card is in the center. Solid foundation, success with effort. Well, you've already put in the effort. You've already done the work. You might be in this little bit of a I don't want to say funk. You might be in this little like drawing back, going within. There's absolutely zero wrong with it, pile number 3. You can. Look what's promised you. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Chariot. And this Death card is saying, out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Repeating it over and over again until you listen. Out with the old, in with the new. Everything's great. And this Emperor, I would like you this week, pile number 3, anytime you feel like you might be wavering, you just channel this Emperor. Look at this little baby Napoleon, completely and utterly positive that he is a master manifestor, that he knows exactly where he's going, that he deserves everything he wants, and that he not only deserves it, but he is going to get it. You just channel this anytime you waver. There's nothing wrong with kind of withdrawing from the world for a day or two or whatever, however long you need, going within, taking a rest. But you've already set things in motion, and if you're kind of feeling yourself wavering in the... If you kind of feel yourself wavering in that you are looking around and thinking, oh, pile number 3, am not as powerful as X, then it's good that you're going within so you can kind of sort that out in your head and realize, no, I, pile number 3, am the operant power. I am the Napoleon, and I am going to ride off. Oh, wrong way. I'm going to ride off, carrying my carriage, pulling my carriage and going off into my preferred future. So, pile number 3, that is your very awesome, beautiful reading. Thank you so much. I appreciate every like. I appreciate every time you comment. I appreciate it when you share my videos and when you subscribe to my channel. And most of all, I appreciate you being here and watching my videos. I know I will see you very soon. Have a great week. Bye.